Hey, Prep Rally, we are here at Wildcat Stadium to interview 3 Har-Ber baseball players to see what the sport is all about. So come along with me to learn more about the game, to interview these athletes, and let's go have a great time. Kind of walk me through the process of, what made you want to start baseball?
I mean, honestly, me and my dad, well, mainly my dad kind of worked with me. I mean, I was probably 5 years old, and he started, rolling me baseballs. I started to try to hit, when I was little, but I've always loved it. But I would say my dad kind of put me on, you could say.
I think it's a really fun game you can play with all your friends. It's really hard, it's challenging, which makes it fun. The ad aspect of it, just really the relationships you can create. It's with your brothers, it's really what drew me into it.
I play second base for Har-Ber, and to me it's important just because the brotherhood that we have here, the bond with these guys that we have, and the coaches and the leadership.
Yeah.
And I think it's just a really good program to be in. You have to play as a team, you have to win as a team. It's not a single person sport. And really just the tighter that the team can be, the better that you'll work together and play for each other.
The season, it's a grind. It's a long year, but for us it's mostly about just taking one game at a time. Never looking over an opponent, always working hard. And taking every game like it's our last and playing hard.
And during the season, what do you guys do to prepare? What are some of the ins and outs that you have to do as a baseball player to prepare for season?
For us, mainly, we do look at some scouting reports, look at our opponent, but mainly it's just about taking care of our business, playing the game our way, playing the game smart, and not really focusing on the opponent too much, but really just focusing on ourselves, make sure we're prepared, and making sure we take care of business on our end.
As a team and myself, we try to stay away from any strikeouts. We're not going to strike out, we're going to put the ball in play and make the other team field the ball. And the more that we can do that and just pepper the ball, the better the outcome is. I think mental toughness is the most important, probably just because this is a failure game. And you'll fail way more times than you succeed in this game, so I think that's why mental toughness.
So give me an example of that during this season.
The biggest example is, hitting 3 out of 10 is good in the sport. So 7 times you'll fail and 3 times is good.
Little birdie told me you're playing for a team called the Hogs.
Yes, ma'am.
Arkansas Razorbacks, I think that's the name. Yeah, how excited are you to play for them?
Super excited. It's been a lifelong dream. I've worked my whole life for the moment, just being able to play right almost the backyard is pretty cool.
And now that you're going to be a Razorback, I assume it was your lifelong dream. How does that feel for your dad, knowing that he kind of was in the step-by-step process to this point?
He definitely loves it, just because, he's loved it. Obviously not as much as me, but he's been there every step of the way. It's always been, me and him at the baseball field. Even the 2 guys that you interviewed, he throws to them. We're out here yesterday with my dad, and he's throwing us BP and stuff. So he loves it. He enjoys it just as much as we do. So I think that's pretty cool.
And I know you're not there quite yet, but kind of talk me through the process of just what you're excited for next year, playing for Dave Van Horn.
That's it's an awesome culture there. They obviously win. They know how to win. I'm excited to go and try and get try to let them form me as a player and get better as I go along there.
Next year, certain somebody's probably gonna go to the major leagues.
Yes, ma'am.
So what's that kind of like, going into the same environment, knowing what Vahiva Aloy's doing in Arkansas right now?
Yeah, he's obviously awesome. He's done really well this year. I wish I could have learned from him a little bit. Obviously, there are going to be great guys there also, but it'd be cool to, field with them, hit with them.
And how does it feel also knowing that you're going to have some people you know from Northwest Arkansas also joining you on the team?
Yes, ma'am. I actually played with most of those guys growing up, which is kind of cool. Like Jason Delamar and Landon Schaefer and Mark Brissy. We've all played. We played on the sticks together for a couple of years, so that's kind of cool.
Yeah, because Fayetteville's known to be y'all's rivals, so
Yes, ma'am.
it is going to be really cool to see all y'all on one team, especially since there's not really too many Arkansas boys on the team in general. So you guys are kind of bringing in a new culture to Arkansas baseball.
Yes, ma'am.
More home state boys in the mix, and that's going to be exciting. Kind of walk me through what that culture is like at Har-Ber and how you think that's going to translate when you go to Arkansas.
I think the biggest thing for us is like we all want to win for each other. Even the coaches, everybody wants to win for everybody else.
For any young kid that wants to be on the Hogs someday, what motivation would you tell them?
First I would say like you have to love it to be able to really grow in the game, because it's, for me and a lot of people that play, it's tough, like, honestly, because there's a lot of failure in it. But to me, once you can kind of, like, if you love it enough, you can really grow in the game, and it's super, super fun, super rewarding. I think the game really treats people the way they play the game. Like, I really believe that. I think the way you act, the way you carry yourself on the baseball field will catch up to you in a good way or a bad way.
What would you say to anybody that has never played the game, wants to play the game? What would you say to kind of encourage them to get started?
For life lessons, I think you can learn a lot about life through the sport.
What's the biggest life lesson you've learned?
Probably about mental toughness.
It's a tough sport, but I think that's the beauty about the game, is you don't have to be a certain height, you don't have to be a certain weight. You can kind of, like, you can go as you are. So I think anybody can play.
Oh dear.
He's only like
40 feet away.
Only.
Okay. Just like I said in golf yesterday, I need to pray before this. Yeah! Just let it wild on that.
UCL.
Snap. Oh gosh, dang.
4-seam or 2-seam? You decide.
Probably, since my hand is smaller, 3-seam.
Okay, that works.
Okay.
Oh, shoot.
You ever throw a paper out?
No. Have you?
I helped the guy once.
Right to faith. This is definitely more difficult than it looks.
Yeah, it's tricky. Find a good release point, and then you ever paint a fence just down?
No, have you painted a fence? Whoa. Okay. Whoa.
Fastball. Let's just
Okay.
throw some heat. Just rear back and throw it as hard as you can at him.
Dang, now I can't imagine how some people like throw it the 95 mile per hour.
Into the tank. Throw it as hard as you can.
Hard as I can. Oh, okay. Oh.
Fastball away to a righty on the outer third.
Oh.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
There's potential.
Thank you. Okay, out of 10, how would you say that went?
4.
A 4? Well, at least you're
First
all.
time.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. It's raining. It's pouring. and I did not throw a strike in the strike zone. So I hope you enjoyed our little adventure today here at Har-Ber and watching me throw some pitches. And hopefully next time I can actually do the sport. Woo!